Okay, so I was gonna put this with my manga haul, but I ended up not. So this is just the reading log. Okay, bye. I can start with manga, so if anyone who doesn't want to see novels can just exit the video. Okay, so I'll do some GLs first. First I read this, what is that called? Alter Ego. I read Alter Ego by the same creator who is from Spain, I think. Because it was on Kindle Limited and I was like, oh, it looks cute. It's a little one shot. Let me read it real quick. And then I saw this was coming out by the same author. I liked the cover. The blue is like an impeccable blue. And I read it and I thought it was pretty good for like a little GL one shot. You can tell it's written by a woman, which is like all I really want. So I can actually see like accurate portrayals of lesbian relationships. It's nothing special, but if you're looking for a little romance, it's quite cute. And like, I think the art is quite pretty. Oh. Anyway, it's cute, small, cute cover. I think if you have the money, give it a try. It might be on Kindle Limited too. Who knows? So check it out. Next, I read volume 5 of Even Though We're Adults. When I first read this, I didn't really like it too much, but I was like, something was just telling me, just keep it. And that's kind of how I am with most GLs that are written by women, just because it's the best I'm gonna get. But I've grown to like this series. It's just like a slice of life drama, and there's like kind of relationship, but it's like cheating, kind of. It's just a drama, but it does feature lesbians or women love women relationships. But I like this volume. I'm excited to see how it ends. I'll probably keep it, honestly. And this cover, so beautiful. Next, I read this, which I bought the first volume because I just wanted more GL, and there was like a few GLs being announced, and I was like, I gotta pre-order them, so I got them when they came out. And the first volume of this, I was like, bruh, what? But then by the third volume now, I don't know why I keep buying it, but by the third volume now, I'm kind of just like attached, and I like them. It's kind of just like absurd, and like the relationship is mildly annoying because they're not like actually dating. I don't know, she's kind of fucking annoying. But I don't know, I've learned to love them. So I like this series. Maybe check it out online. See if you would like it. Next, I read Healing Stalking Volume 2. I kind of mentioned this earlier. I got it because I've heard of it, obviously. It's a lesson series, and I really want them to publish more lesson series. So I picked it up. I read like the first chapter on lesson. I was like, this is fine. I'll get volume 1. So I got volume 1, then I was like, this is fine. I'll get volume 2. Read volume 2, I was like, could be getting super fucking repetitive. So we'll see. We'll see how long it is too. Might read it all. Maybe sell it. Who knows? But I don't mind supporting financially because I want them to publish more manhwas and lesson series just in general. But this is a thickum. I just love reading physical manhwas. There's just manhwas in general, like webcomics. They're just so interesting. I don't know, just like going like this forever. It's just, I don't know. There's something about them that's very lovable. Next, I read this. I kind of explained this earlier too. I've read this before. Definitely all of this first volume. I don't know if I've read any more than that. But I guess we'll see. But I like the art. I like this author. Nana really likes it, so I'm gonna keep going with it. But when I first read it, I didn't really like it. But oh, look how nice. Look how good. And most people's like, because this was super anticipated, so people bought it who have never read it before, knew nothing about it, and they were surprised that they were still in high school, and they were like, this could have easily just been set in college, which is very true. But yeah, I don't know, this series is just like weird. Next, I read volume 6 of Skip and Loafer. I love this series so much. I don't know how anyone could not like this series. If you don't like this, bye. And this is also written by women. I love women. I just love stories written by women, just in general. Probably because I was raised and grew up as a woman. But the art is just so cute. The characters are so pretty. I think there are babies in this. Are there babies? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I literally love her so much. The fashion, so fucking good. I'm so excited for the anime to come out. Let me see if there's... Oh, her little character development in this is really good. All the characters are just very fleshed out. I love... Yeah, this was definitely her heavy. Look. Oh. I love their friend group. So cute. I literally love her so much. She's my favorite fucking person ever. And I love oh, them two. So cute. So cute. Oh my god. Like, how could someone not like this? Oh my god. And her aunt. Such just like normal trans representation just thrown in there. You know? Just normal. No one says anything about it. She's just trans, and that's just how it is. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at her. She looks so cute. Anyway, please read this. Please read this series. If anything, just like online. But these editions are really cute. So cute. Ah, the puppies and the kitties. Oh. That's how you know. That's how I know I'm gonna like an author, is based on how they draw cats and dogs, you know? Next, I read this. Got this for Christmas, like I said. And it was so good. It was so good. And the next one just come out for so long. And it makes me want to fucking cry. These covers are cute. They are so cute. Everything is good. Everything is good. Definitely check it out. Lastly, for manga, I finished Full Metal Alchemist. Volumes 15 through 18. I thought the ending was expected. I was just like, yeah. I feel like I definitely wanted to see more of Winry and Edward at the end, instead of, and like an actual confession, instead of him being like, give me part of yourself. And then she's like, I'll give you all of me. And then she's like, oh, did I just say that? And then he's like, haha, you're so funny. And then they hug. And then that's it. And then there's like a panel at the end with like his kids and her. Anyway. Yeah. I like the series. People were like, mystery. There's so much mystery. There's so much mystery. And I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Maybe for other people. I don't know. I can kind of like guess what's gonna happen, which sounds pretentious most of the time, but it's just because I'm usually reading closely. And if it's a good author, it won't just be completely out of the blue. There'll be like other things that like allude to it, that like if you were to go watch it back, you would see those. But I tend to find them in the first watch through, or the first read, you know, because I don't know. Anyway, I still really love this series. I think this author is great. It's very funny. The characters are very good. I think that's where it stands out, is that it's very funny and the characters are very good. I think the plot is good. But yeah, I think maybe it might have been a little too long too. But anyway, these editions are amazing, and I still love this series. Definitely one of the best shonen that I've ever read. Okay, next we're gonna go into books. So if you don't want to see this part, or novels, whatever, if you don't want to see this part, bye. But I am also going to show my new reading journal at the end, because I've never seen anyone talk about it, and I feel like, oh, I love this thing. I feel like people should know about it, because it's really nice. Okay. First, I finished up Jade City. Finally. I've been reading this for so long. I don't know. Catherine Carris really loves this book. A lot of people really love this book. I think it's a really good book. Solid fantasy. And people, I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna get like so much better. But people said they liked the first book better than the second book, which scares me, because this book, I'd say it was a 4 for me. I don't know. I don't know why I just didn't like it that much. I thought it was good, and I liked it. But like by the end, I was just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. But with books I've been reading lately, I haven't even been able to rate them, because I just don't even know how I feel about them for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. So don't really take my opinion on this book. It's good. If you like fantasy, read it. Also, if you only read fantasy by men, fuck you. You need to read fantasy by women, because it is top tier. Top tier. Okay, nice. I read this, which is the prequel to the Fae Isles series. This is on Kindle Unlimited. I talked about this a few months ago because I read the first 2 books. And then there's this prequel, which you should read after you read the first 3 books. And this was so good. So good. The romance in it, because it's about different characters. So good. Plot, good. It was just very good. 200, nice. Nice. Very good. Very, very, very good. And then because I read that, I was like, okay, let's reread these series, because I read them on Kindle Unlimited, so I was like, I can tab them. Yes, the series is very good. When I reread it though, I was kind of like rolling my eyes a little bit more than I was the first time, but I'm just gonna ignore that. I still really like the series. I'm very excited for the next book to come out, I think in May. I got this recommendation of this book from Catherine Carris, and she also really likes it. I get a lot of my book recommendations from Catherine Carris because she likes fantasy, like high fantasy, like this. And then she also likes fantasy romance, which I also like both those things. And she likes the same tropes that I do. So, yeah. Catherine Carris, if you're watching this, I love you. Also, I reread those so that I could hit, because I started reading novels again in October, and so my book goal on Goodreads was like 20, maybe. And so I reread those so I could get to 20. But, yeah. Next, I read Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and this, I got it purely based off the cover. Also, it's HarperCollins. Go sign the petition for them, please. I'll link it in the description. But basically, the people who work at HarperCollins, which is like a publishing place, a pretty big one, especially for fantasies, aren't treating their workers properly. So they've been on strike for like probably like 2-3 months now. And the company still hasn't said anything to them or given them anything. So fuck them. Anyway, this is the cover by. Saw that it was written by an Asian woman. That was all I needed, really. And I read the description and I was like, interesting. People said that they didn't like the pacing, which I don't know. Pacing is a weird thing, very subjective. I don't have problems with pacing as long as it's written well. Like if it's slow paced, that's fine, but if it's slow paced and boring, that's kind of, you know, it's boring, so I don't want to read it anymore. If it's fast paced and good, then I don't care. If it's fast paced and doesn't make any sense and it's all over the place and the plot is just like not, then it's not good. I don't really think it's an issue with pacing necessarily, but more just like writing. But this was very good. I read it all in one day, even though it's pretty thickums. How many pages? Probably like 500 or something. Yeah. 500. I want to get the second book and read it, but it's HarperCollins. I really don't want to support them right now, nor do I really have money. But definitely gotta read this. It's like, I would say the characters and just like the feel of it is similar to the Poppy War. So if you like the Poppy War, but want some romance in there, it's good. And there were just like some twists and turns in this that I like I said, I can kind of like figure things out, as pretentious as that sounds. I like knew something was coming, but I didn't know as soon as I thought I should have known. I was like, whoa, 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 this is definitely gonna happen, isn't it? And then like a few chapters later it happens. I was like, bruh. Very sad. But I'm excited to read the second book. I kind of thought it might just be one, but I think it's gonna be two. But yes, definitely check this out if you like fantasy. It's more like high fantasy with like a subplot of romance, I would say. Next, I will show my reading journal. I'm very excited about it. Ugh. It's not fully decorated yet or anything. I just like kind of added some stickers and haven't really done much to it. But this is the reading journal by Kunitsa Co. And this is the avid reader one. There's just like a normal reader one that's smaller, but I read a lot. So, but this is the first page. I just decorated it. And there's an index. Oh, Joy from Red Velvet. Had to put on there. This is like, I don't know why there's so, I don't really know. Some of the things about this confuses me. I guess it's supposed to be used for like more than 1 year, but I think I'm only gonna be able to use it for 1 year, so. But yeah, this is daily reading tracker. I put like a little key up here and see how many days of the year you read. This is a reading challenge, and then like a TBR. I don't know if I will use this TBR. To be read, right? Yeah, TBR. But I'll definitely do this. This is interesting. And there's just like a few pages of that, and then more TBR, but I use Goodreads and Storygraph. I use Storygraph for manga and Goodreads for novels, and I have my to be read on there. So, / like, I have like an Amazon playlist of books I want to buy, and that's obviously a TBR. Look at this. Look at this. I'm pissed. This is just like to write the books that you read and like fill it in, and then put the books that you finished. I finished, one's not on here, but I finished 3 books this year so far. And there's more. I like this because then I can just like put the stars. It's just, yeah. I kind of had a reading journal before where I like set it up myself, but nah. And then this is like a favorite books page. Did not finish, which I probably won't use. Books borrowed, books lent out. I don't lend out books. And this is all just the same reviews. So like here I'm gonna put like the picture of the book and like thoughts and stuff, and here's like your stats. I just wrote this stuff down, but like I said, I can't figure out how I feel about books right now, so I just put them in here so that I wouldn't, hello, okay, so I wouldn't forget them. But this is mostly why I got it, because it just like already has the layout. It'll look good, and I just didn't feel like laying it out myself. But yeah, this was kind of expensive, probably like $30-$40. I got it for Christmas. Hello? What is happening outside? Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is it. You can get it on Amazon. If anyone wants me to, I can link it in the description, but this is what I'm mostly excited about. Mostly what I got it for. So I can have like my cohesive thoughts on here. I like this setup. Some things I might not use, like these. I don't really, I mean, I'll do the overall rating, but, and like some of these, but I just like it. I like it. Okay. That is all. Thank you for watching, and if you want to talk about any of these books in the comments, go ahead, and I'll respond, because I like talking about series that I like. Okay, bye.